Let's talk about Etsy's new gift mode. Gifts are one of those trends that you can just always take to the bank on Etsy. It's always has been and always will be just a great way to make sales is to position your products as gifts. So if you haven't seen this yet, here's what happened. At the top of Etsy's site and then the shopper app, there's now an AI powered gifting tool that helps shoppers find the perfect gift. And it allows them to search by like person, like for aunt, for boyfriend, for, dog, or by theme, such as like they can search by hobby or by interest. But it's all just intuitively AI auto suggested to them rather than them having to type anything in the search bar. So the biggest takeaway that I think we need to have is I think it's going to have shoppers searching with even like more gifting language than ever before, because it's the first thing that they see when they come on there. So even before, if they were shopping for a gift, they might have typed in something different. Now they're just going to be using gift language because the AI tool itself, it has a ton of options, but it doesn't begin to have the majority of them. Like it's there's still going to be so many of you that have products that wouldn't be covered under any of those searches. And then people are going to end up in the search bar being like, okay, well, I actually need a yoga mat with oxalotls on it. And that's not in this gifting suggested thing. So I suggest that your listings should have the words in your titles and tags that line up with the searches that like gift shoppers are going to make. Make sure that if you're like all the listings you have that something could be giftable, that you've got gift in there somewhere, just so that you're ranking at some point on all this, and hopefully someone will get specific enough to find you. But I also think it's going to be more critical than ever to find those micro niche terms to help you rank in the search results, because we don't even know yet how this is going to change how buyers interact with search. And it makes me wonder, like, does Etsy actually, over time, will they change even more about how we interact with search? So for right now, your best bet, add gift to everything, gift for, but don't be too broad about it. Again, if you just do gift for mom, there are millions of competing listings. You're not going to get seen. You want to get more specific than that. Gift for, Bichon Frise mom, gift for autistic child mom, something like that. Getting much more specific. You want it in your title and in your tags. And I'm going to make some more suggestions. I don't want you just changing everything yet, but wherever you can, you want to add that phraseology, and you want to make sure that you're finding those micro niches to go after rather than just grabbing these broad, be like, well, Lizzie said add gift to everything, so I'm just going to say mom gift. No. That's not going to help you. You want the word gift, but you want to get very specific about who it's for, and you want to niche down as much as you can. And then this is especially true if you sell items that are really giftable, but they're not necessarily one of the AI suggested topics. And you can see what those are. I'm not going to read them to you. There's going to be too many to take the time. But if you go to Etsy.com or you open the shopper app, the first thing you're going to see are all of the auto topics that they have there to suggest to shoppers, what to search, like everything from like a hobby or interest to an astrological sign to, it's like all over the map how they're trying to help you search. It's really interesting. Very, very cool. As a shopper, I'm ecstatic because a lot of times I go looking for a gift for somebody and I don't have an idea of what I want to give them at all. So being able to kind of look by their interest, oh, they're a knitter. That's so helpful to go that way. If you join us for the Micro Niche Magic Live Masterclass, I will absolutely show you how to find these giftable terms, like micro niche gifting terms, with examples that you're going to be able to apply that same, the searching for your own products. You'll know exactly how to find them and where to put them on your listing. If you're hearing this and you're like, I'm not sure how to do that, Lizzie, because I want to make sure you guys are like going to be able to take advantage of gift mode. It's taking over the platform on too big of a level for us to not talk about it and set ourselves up for success. So here are a few other ways that I would suggest that you optimize your shop for the gift mode. First of all, this is so important. If you're multitasking, come back to me. I want to make sure you hear this because you just heard me say to change everything and add gift. If you have a listing that's already performing really well for you, meaning you're getting views, favorites, and sales, never, ever, ever change a thing. Don't change the SEO. Don't change the pictures. Don't change anything that's performing well. You want to leave that one alone. What you want to do so you can capture even more business is copy or duplicate that listing, create a new one, and then use that to put in your gift optimization. So that's where you can put whatever terminal, you can then wipe out the SEO, whatever you wrote for your product, your listing title, and you can put in gifting terms and your micro niche terms and other things to help you capture an even broader shopper base for that item. So that's the first thing. Don't change listings that are already doing well, but don't lose out. Use the duplicate listing feature. The second thing is I recommend that you add long tail keywords to your titles, descriptions, and tags for gift shoppers, such as, so like the difference is there's a head keyword, and that's something short like mom gift. And then there's a long tail keyword such as gift for corgi mom is a bit longer. You want to even get longer than that. That's still not that long, but it's to give you an example. Or here's another, this is a long tail keyword, personalized astronomy professor gift. That you want to get really specific. And this is going to help you appear in searches, especially now with like the gift mode on the app and all of that. The other thing is to optimize your listings, you're going to want to like look at your listing photo galleries and your descriptions, and you're going to want to make sure that you have verbiage in there for gift shoppers. So it's a really different experience when you're shopping for something for yourself, or your kid or something like that versus you're buying something for your aunt. The way that you're thinking, you're thinking, oh, there's like more that you want to know. Like they want to know what to expect. They want to know what they're going to get. They want to know how to include a gift note, things like that. They want to know the turnaround even more. So those are the kinds of things that you want to make sure that you include in your photo gallery and your listing description. I see a lot of times shops put these kinds of things potentially in their listing description, but it's not in their photo gallery. And most shoppers will not look in your description. So I ended up, one of my mock-up shops, over the holiday, I actually was able to sell a lot of the full shop bundle, and I sold it as a gift. So again, like I told you, I got very specific about the micro niche that I was going to approach with this. Super passionate group of a specific type of person who would need this specific thing. So when they see it, they don't go, oh, will this work for like what I'm trying to do? Could I make this work for this? They saw it and they go, that is exactly for me, because everything is just specifically designed for this one type of person. So then what I did was I took the full shop bundle, I changed out some of the graphics, I just duplicated the listing, and I made it like a gift for. And I changed it up. So like one of the things I did, since it's a digital product, is they get a printable, gift certificate. And so I had to change the listing photos, right, to show here's like you're going to get this gift certificate, and here's what it's going to say, and here's what you can edit. And then, another slide that says like, here's why that person would love this, things like that. I've changed it up to target the gift shopper as opposed to the person shopper. It's like this. If you are super into Star Wars, this is not something we could ever sell on Etsy because it's totally trademarked or copyrighted. I'm just giving you an example of a very passionate micro niche, our Star Wars lovers. A person who watches Star Wars probably knows all about it. I don't. I fall asleep every single time someone tries to turn it on. But they would know about droids, and they'd know all the characters, and they'd know things like that. Well, someone who knows nothing about Star Wars wouldn't know what any of that means. So again, like if you are selling knitting products, for example, but a non-knitter is buying something as a gift, they have no idea about that item, and you just need to position it answering questions to someone who wouldn't know anything like what is a ball winder? What is a crochet hook versus knitting needles? You might have to provide a little bit of education in there, but I'm officially beating a dead horse. So that's what I suggest on the gift mode. It's definitely important right now to make sure you're optimizing your listings for this, as big of a push as it is on the Etsy platform. And, let me know if I can help you with any questions. I hope I am going to see so many of you in the Micro Niche Magic Masterclass. Being live is going to be awesome. You're going to be able to ask questions. You're going to be able to get your specific niche product type and all of that covered if you want to. I will be there addressing the Q&A and being able to show you live in real time, like here's what you need to do for this. So we'll make sure that the gift mode micro niche questions are answered as well. And I'm just going to you're just going to walk away an SEO queen. Like you're not going to worry about it anymore. You're going to know here's the last thing I want to say about this. If I didn't actually have this skill when I was running my own shop, when I first started my sign shop, there were a lot less what do you call it, sellers on Etsy. It was a bit of a different time. And it's been the last couple of years working with so many other sellers that I have learned the importance of niching down and finding micro niches. And it was this exact lesson, learning this piece of being able to find these, that allowed me to open this second digital product shop and make $1,000 in the last like 2 months off of a brand new shop with 97. I guess I sell them for a little over $1 on those. The people mock-ups I sell for the 97 cents or something like that. But the other one that's really niche down, I'm selling them for a little more because I added in a template with each listing. But the point is I wouldn't have been able to I wouldn't have even thought to find that if I hadn't known how to do this micro niche research. It would have never occurred to me. And so it just opens up a whole new thing. And it gives me the confidence that going forward, no matter what, I will never have to like, quote unquote, fail on Etsy again, because I can always go into a new endeavor or adding a new product or something like that and have some semblance of an idea of, is this going to work? And it's not like foolproof. I haven't had everything just go perfectly, but knowing how to find micro niches and knowing that I need micro niches has made, like, literally the shop success I just had wouldn't have happened without that. So I hope that helps and inspires you. And I look forward to seeing so many of you guys in that live class. It's going to be an absolute riot.